Welcome to part 1 of the Belle Collective reunion special. On this season of Belle Collective, 5 boss belles set their sights on expanding their homegrown Mississippi businesses to new heights. They expanded not just their careers, but also their love lives. And despite family struggles, friendship setbacks, all real life stuff, by the way, these belles still set out to conquer Mississippi with sweet hospitality and good old Southern charm. Well, tonight, the ladies are back, they are here, and they'll show us how they balance life's challenges and manage to rise above the petty. All on Belle Collective Reunion. Welcome to tonight's Belle Collective Reunion special. I'm your host, Egypt Sherrod, and tonight we are back, we are here, it's going down in the beautiful state of Mississippi, also known as the birthplace of Lady O, Miss Oprah Winfrey. Yes. So let's welcome the cast back to catch up on this season's thrills. I am joined by the ladies of the hour. Dr. Antoinette Lyles.
Hey, how you doing tonight? You look gorgeous, actually.
You look beautiful. Your dress needed a whole sofa of its own, right?
Yes, ma'am. Take up space.
Latrice Rogers, hello.
Hey, I'm happy to be here.
Miss Letitia Pearson.
Hey, girl.
Hi. Miss Marie Hamilton Abston.
Hello.
And of course, the Tam.
Hey,
Miss Tambra Cherie, hello.
Hello.
Is this exciting? Are you guys happy to be back?
Oh,
Absolutely. 100%. Yes.
You know, we gotta get into it all. And tonight, we're gonna leave no stone unturned. These beautiful ladies have put Jackson, Mississippi on that MAP. Today, we're erasing the images of cowbells and cornfields and whatever else you had in mind, and embracing new city limits, where these Southern belles are sitting pretty as the baddest in their businesses. Let's take a look at what these residents deem the New South.
What people don't know about Jackson is that Jackson, Mississippi has grown. We've come a long way. The Confederate flag has now been removed.
We're on the rise. Like, we have so many successful businesses. I own multiple businesses here in Mississippi. I'm the first Black woman in this state of Mississippi to provide mental health services to children and youth, adult, and substance abuse.
I am the CEO of National Women's Brunch Organization, which is a platform for female entrepreneurs. If we'll just work together, we can do so much together.
Amen.
97.7 and streaming online at thebeatofthecapital.com. I am a host, also an author, entrepreneur. I do believe I am my own brand.
It's a new midday queen who is #1. All right.
I have the #1 hair emporium in the state of Mississippi. I'm like the Beyonce of Jackson, Mississippi. Hey, babies.
Hi, Latrice.
I practice dentistry. I am opening up my own practice. You are walking into my dental practice.
We are self-made. We're millionaires. No, we bosses.
Bosses, real
Yeah, they're real bosses of Mississippi.
I think people would be surprised to know just how many Black female entrepreneurs are here thriving. Not surviving, but thriving.
Yes.
How has the city responded to the show?
It's been great. Like, it's just been wonderful. It's been a lot of love, a lot of great feedback. I think it's great.
I've been receiving support mainly from up north, down south, not so much here in the city. However, I have been receiving so much love from around the world, different realtors, different investors who are interested in fair trade.
Get them all on the same page. So, Antoinette, you are not from Jackson.
I
You're
am
from
not
Michigan,
originally
yes?
from- Yes.
What was that transition like for you?
So it was a bit of a culture shock initially, if I'm being totally honest, but a good one.
On this season, Antoinette launched her dental practice, Mint Dental. We watched. But while gearing up for a new season of life, the pressure was on for her to release the juju of her past. And viewers watched as she found herself bouncing between a damsel in distress and a mogul in the making. Check it out.
I am Dr. Antoinette Lyles, and I practice dentistry in Jackson, Mississippi. Being one of 4 Black women in my class, there were a lot of obstacles that I had to overcome, but I overcame them, and here I am.
This turned out being it's a pretty big job. It's a lot.
builder is putting up the building and he's moving pretty quickly, but there's so much to do. Can I come back to my sip and see?
Say less.
I should be ready. I may not be ready, but we'll see. Let's drink, let's sip, let's see. There's no bathrooms, you can't pee. It doesn't matter what you've said about me or us collectively. Look at me. Look at me now.
Cheers to you, you doing it, baby.
Antoinette, yes. That is a huge accomplishment.
Yes.
Congratulations
Thank
to
you
you.
so much.
What is the status of Mint Dental? Are we open? Are we still under construction?
So we have seen our first few patients.
Do you have a bathroom now?
Oh, I have 3.
What about the students from the HBCUs? Have any of them joined your program yet?
Absolutely. I've already met with students, and so I hope to one day create a nonprofit organization in which I actually get students in. I support them throughout their dental school process, or actually help them to get into dental school.
You know what was really interesting?
Yes.
I had no idea that there was such a lack of Black people in the dental field. That was something you brought up on the show that was an aha moment.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't help but to notice the lack of representation, the lack of opportunities. More than anything, what I wanted to communicate to the nation is just that we are here and we are here to help.
And so we got to see the business, which
Yes.
blossomed beautifully. Congratulations again.
Thank you so
But we
much.
also got to see, I guess, the remnants of a failed marriage. Yes, and you were very transparent with your emotions about it. Just know you're not alone. But let's really talk about the biracial relationship because you struggled with it.
Never regarded ourselves as a interracial couple. That's what the world told us we were.
But so Antoinette, you married the man.
Yes.
You knew he was a white man when you married him.
Oh, I knew he was a white man when I married
So
him.
clearly, if y'all both
Yeah.
wanted children, your children were going to be biracial.
We certainly had these conversations up front. I didn't go into this blindly or haphazardly.
One viewer said Antoinette, biracial children anywhere would have to choose how they identify, and the world would choose for them.
Yeah.
Black.
I know. But, oh my goodness, the world would make them predominantly Black, and they have this white dad at home. I didn't want to be dismissive of him,
But there are generations of families
know,
that
it's
have
that-
gotten through it successfully.
It's that
and
one drop rule
Okay.
situation. The world attacks. The world attacks. The world makes you tough. It hardens you. And so wanting them not to experience some of the things that I experienced growing up, some of the things that I experienced throughout this entire process,
Take a minute.
okay. Knowing that I was going to be a future mother, I wanted to consider everything, They wouldn't just be part their dad and part their mom. There'd be parts of them that we wouldn't understand as individuals. And so wanting perhaps my control issues, but wanting to control that such that they were protected.
Another said, so why start your business in such a racist place? Starting a business is like birthing a baby. Why a business if not a baby?
That's a good one.
I think business is much easier than babies, honestly.
All right, here's another comment. Antoinette, is it really over between you and your ex? Are you still in love with him?
Oh, I still have an incredible amount of respect for that man. But I don't think that love is the question here.
Okay, no regrets.
No regrets.
What about Ghana Boo?
Ghana Boo was a fun date. Ghana Boo helped me to get some of that confidence back. You gotta shake off some of that insecurity after you have like an uncoupling situation. And so more than anything, it was get my feet wet and let me know that like, hey, maybe I still have the stuff. And so I think I am ready to date now,
For all the men who may have wanted to shoot the shot with Antoinette, what is your type then?
Oh my goodness, I like them fine. I like them athletic. I like them funny. I want them to be able to like turn up to hood music and go to brunch. You know what I'm saying? And so that does not dictate a race.
How old are you, by the way?
Well, I'm gonna be 30 until I'm 35.
That's a good answer, girl. That is a good answer.
Coming up.
Marie, have you experienced any reactions since the show?
I have been receiving a lot of hate.
It was leading back to Latrice.
You're crying.
I just don't want her to feel like I'm that type of person when I'm not.
Letitia, do you believe her?
No, you want to sit here and talk about envious and jealousy, baby? What am I jealous of? Look at me, look at you, look how I live, baby. You rent, I own, baby. We do not compare, honey.
Okay, ladies, should I leave?
It is. That's what it is.
And later, that was, as a white woman, my first time to be in a situation where I was the minority.
Now you know how we feel.
Right. Welcome.
Do you consider the way that Kaylin acted as a Karen?
Definitely.
Welcome back. It's the Belle Collective reunion. I'm Egypt Sherrod. You ladies have definitely set Twitter ablaze this season. There's been endless commentary and questions under the hashtag Belle Collective. Marie, have you experienced any reactions since the show?
Absolutely. I have been getting a lot of positive feedback, but mainly I have been receiving a lot of hate from a blogger. He came at me so hard, Egypt, like to say that I'm committing fraud, I'm a convicted felon, I am broke, I'm not a millionaire, that my business is a fly-by-night business and I'm not legit, and I'm committing fraud. That's serious. So by him doing that, that not only affect me, you affected my business partner, you affecting all of my staff, employees throughout the state that work, and their families.
Well, let's address that. Let's address it right now. And this is what I said. Everything's not, you opened up your lives, right?
I opened up my life, right.
All of the world to see. And there's gonna be good and bad. Is there anything else that you ladies have heard about yourselves or about someone else on the show that you need to clarify right now?
Absolutely. What we can't have is people going out in the collective, taking information. We have enough people coming against us who's not a part of this. So for us to use bloggers and use people to hurt people that's in the collective.
So, Letitia, you're making the comment that you feel someone in the group is using the bloggers to attack. Is that what I'm hearing? That you think that this is intentional?
When all of this stuff came out about the blogger, when we first started this whole thing, for me, it was fun, it was exciting. I knew we were gonna have catty stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's girl stuff. But now my issue is things afterwards. And that's something that I've had conversations with Latrice on, because Latrice actually shared something with me that I feel like we had connected on that was something personal to me. And then like 3 days after, this blogger had that same information.
And the reason why I said
hold on. No, I'm coming over to you for a minute. Instead of insinuating it's someone, let's talk about who you believe it to be so that it can all come out. So I believe I'm understanding that you think it's Latrice.
Well, at first, originally, no way possible. I would have never thought that, because I have told Marie several times, Marie, I have bonded with Latrice. I feel like there's a good heart in Latrice. I mean, we brainstormed on different things, and I was like, Marie, there is
no way Latrice,
possible.
not over here.
I said, Latrice would not do that. I'm talking about went straight to bat for Latrice. Next, and we had conversations and everything.
There's a but here, though.
Yeah, we had conversations and everything, even about, I feel like, honestly, we were able to talk about different things about you with Latrice. You've shared different things about Antoinette with me.
Really, we got past the hair situation.
That's how we started to bond.
What changed?
Well, what changed was, even when that dropped about what Latrice shared with me, she gave me heads up, and I said, okay, I appreciate that. About 2 days later, that hit. And that just killed my spirit.
So let's do this, all right? Because there's a lot out there now. Let's come over here, ladies. Latrice, are you the ghost whisperer?
I am definitely not. And for somebody to, if you know me, you know I'm not malicious in any type of way. I want to see the next lady succeed. Like with Letitia, we do have a bond, and she's one of the most genuine people that I have met. And you know, I absolutely love her. So when the situation came out about me telling her about the incident that she's talking about, I came to her as a friend because, you know, I didn't know that information. So I'm like, Letitia, you know, let me tell you this. I don't want any explanation. I'm just telling you, you know, what they're saying so that you can possibly jump on top of it. And that was all that I did. Like, you know, regardless if I'm cool with whoever, I would never run your business to anyone. Like with Marie, like I wouldn't dare try to destroy your business like that. Like I've had family in the system. Do you think I ever want to see another, like you in jail or, you know, things of that nature?
Ask
like,
you this here, Latrice.
Well, hold on.
Me.
One second. Because you're crying.
Yeah, because me and Letitia really grew a bond, and, you know, I just don't want her to feel like I'm that type of person when I'm not.
But do you know if you know a thing, if you tell anyone, you have to always assume they're going to tell someone else. Is there the possibility, listen, you have a lot of people working for you,
yeah,
a huge circle around you. If not you, is it possible that someone close to you is whispering all of this over to the blogger? Do you believe that to be true at the very least?
I mean, I don't know. It may or may not be true. I know that I'm not whispering anything to him. But if I do hear something that I feel like will harm Tisha, you know, of course I'm gonna come to her and be like, hey, this is what I heard.
Coming up.
So envious
From
and
what
jealous.
you just said,
Just
they were
drown in
talking.
envy.
They were talking
And I'm
about.
gonna get back to
drown.
that. I'm gonna let you
Excuse me.
talk.
Okay.
I can't answer you.
I'm just
Jesus,
gonna
'cause
sit
I'm
here
talking
till y'all
out of
ready to
turn.
talk.
She don't know her place.
Welcome back to the Belle Collective reunion special. I'm Egypt Sherrod. Now, before the break, a bomb was dropped, heard worldwide. You, Latrice, are being accused of leaking information about Marie and Letitia to a blogger. So, before the break, you adamantly denied this. Is there anything to it at all?
At this point, I told Tisha what it was. Like, I didn't go to a blogger. I have no reason to go to a blogger. Like, I would never try to beat another woman down. And the point that we're even talking about a blogger right now and giving him credit is mind-blowing to me. Like, this wouldn't have ever been brought up. At the end of the day, I'm over the whole situation. People gonna believe what they want to believe and stand on it. But I told you as a woman that I didn't do it, and I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Okay, so is it true that you're related to the blogger?
I know someone who knows someone who knows the blogger. I mean, just Mississippi Jackson is super small. Everybody knows everybody.
Before we wrap this up then, I'm gonna come back over here. Letitia, do you believe her?
I did believe her, but I don't now. Because I am very big on loyalty, that's for sure. Latrice did go an extra mile to put someone on three-way who she believed is the one leaking this information within the collective. And I would have too, because this person is not like a close friend to either of us. It wasn't like her sister
But
or
I'm
anything.
confused because I just asked you if there was someone in your circle who you thought might be leaking the information.
I mean, I honestly, at this point, I do not know. Like, I know that I'm not doing it.
But you knew enough to call someone on a three-way and put her on the phone to say that she had information about it. Something's not
because
sitting
it
right
was
here.
leading back to Latrice, and I kept telling Marie, this is not her. I did not want Latrice,
Egypt,
Marie to attack
my
Latrice.
entire credibility has been tarnished. This individual is discrediting my entire existence.
But do you believe Latrice, now that she's sitting here?
Do I believe she has something to do
She
with it?
was crying.
Oh.
She's speaking from her heart, and she's saying, I had nothing to do with it. So my question to both of you is, do you believe her, or you sound like you just
this will
absolutely...
determine if I believe her or not.
What will be the determining factor?
Did I, for the world, so they would know, did I or did I not purchase hair from you or your staff? Do you feel like I came to your store? Do you think
It's not what I feel or whatever. I didn't
Did I
see you.
come?
The sales rep didn't see you. I mean,
So
or
I
either
didn't.
she didn't remember. I don't know if you came to the store or not, but at the end of the day,
But you
I
stated
felt
at
like,
the brunch that I didn't come. You said clearly you didn't come to my store,
No,
so
no,
you
no,
believe
but
I
let me
did.
finish. Listen, listen. Whether
Okay.
you came or not, you still didn't produce receipts. I have 1,000 customers coming monthly. I don't know. I can't keep up with your face. I didn't go review a camera to say, hey, let me see if Marie really did come. But what I did do was, out of just the strength of my business and you as a woman and me wanting to respect you, I gave you more hair. And you still came at at me. So at the end of the day, I have nothing else to say.
So you just replaced the hair on the strength that...
Tisha, what did I tell you?
I'm just asking. You just...
Listen.
I feel like Letitia's holding something back.
Okay, so do you
can we
remember...
pause for a second? We're gonna come back to the hair, guys. We're gonna come back to hair. We got a whole thing.
Listen, honey.
I feel like, Letitia, you're holding something back, though. I keep seeing you bite your tongue. What is it that's making you say, I used to believe Latrice, and now I don't believe her?
What changed that?
Kaylon stated to this blogger that Latrice called him, made the call to him. It's on the recording.
It is no way.
It's recorded on live. I haven't listened to it because I didn't want to come in here.
Is this the same blogger?
Yes, and also the conversation that you told me that Kaylon was about to have with him at Char, he recorded that conversation and put it on live.
Conversation?
That Kaylon just said,
and you called him.
Okay.
You called
He did not. Let me hear that.
We're gonna put a pin in this. We're gonna put a pin in this for now.
It's a 2-hour conversation.
Coming up.
Do you think he's still the man that you'd want to marry?
It's been great.
And you were together for how long?
Like 16 years. Yeah.
So that
it's a
Girl,
long
you're
time.
married already.
You're married.
That is your husband.
he's gonna be your baby daddy.
And later,
She is definitely Karen. And,
Do you understand that, Caitlin?
I know what a Karen is.
No, you get it. Welcome back to the Belle Collective reunion. I'm Egypt Sherrod, your host. Wow, is all I can say. If you saw the last break, then you understand why I held my breath on that last one. Despite difficult conversations between friends, there is no mistaking Tambra Cherie's ability to shine light on topics that she holds near and dear to her heart. She is the cheerful optimist, actually the cheerfulest person I think I've ever met in my life. From working through fibroids to rekindling an old flame, hey girl. This relatable midday diva always brought her sunny personality in the face of fear. Take a look.
I am Tambra Cherie. I am a full-time on-air radio personality.
And it's a new midday queen who is number one. Number one, baby.
So, do you think, like, when I showed you the video, is it good to show other people?
No, I wouldn't show.
I'm excited about the next step.
What about those grandbabies?
Mom, if I could go unfreeze the egg and have a surrogate, you'll have one in 9 months.
We saw that you have 4 fibroids that have come back.
So, basically, another surgery.
Yes.
You know I have my eggs frozen.
Yeah.
Eggs can't, like, fertilize themselves.
I mean, I give you eggs, some companions, you know.
That's a yes.
Yeah.
Number one on the charts, number one in our hearts. Tambra, your big theme has been, I want to be a huge television personality. So are we thinking about leaving radio?
I've been able and blessed to do both. I just want to do more television now.
Television may require you to leave Jackson,
That's
though.
true.
That's the big thing.
That's true, and I can do that.
I would love to see what your reel looks like, because Gary with the T was harsh on you.
He was very harsh. He didn't really understand it. He's like, it's kind of all over the place.
So what is the goal then? News or entertainment?
Oh, strictly entertainment.
What's your dream job?
I'm entertainment correspondent, host, entertainment host. I love hosting events. I love talking to people. I just have a passion for people.
I think a lot of women related to your journey on the show because, I mean, listen, we always want to decide, is it career first? Is it family first? And it's that tough struggle to find balance to where we believe you can legitimately have it all.
You can.
And then you find yourself in a position where, but I'm not ready yet. I'm still loving my career, so I freeze my eggs.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
A lot of women are considering that now. Let's talk about that journey and the decision to actually go forward with it.
Actually, it was a personal decision. When I was actually faced with fibroids, when I actually had that happen to me, and then I had it to happen again, that's when I made the decision to freeze my eggs.
This is a common thing. 80% of women, by the time of 50, will have had a battle with fibroids. I mean, that's a high statistic.
That's really high.
And so the doctor recommended surgery. It's necessary, he says, if you want to move forward with having children.
He believes it's necessary because he just feels like I would be in so much pain and struggle during a pregnancy.
So in walks Mr. Demond.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And you were together for how long?
Like 16 years. Yes.
Wow.
So that,
It's a
Girl,
long
you
time.
married already to him. That is your husband. We're together 16 years, honey.
Yes.
Listen, I don't need to see you with another woman. When I call, you need to answer. We need to.
but it didn't seem like he was against getting married. If anything, it seemed like you were the one running away. You know, he said several times that you were so focused on your career during the relationship, it didn't seem like you were traveling in the same direction.
I think that I wanted marriage because, you know, I dated him all through college. So I wanted it then. And, you know, when things didn't happen, then I got into my career. And to me, that was like, oh, okay, we won't do this now. You're not doing it now.
So you got over it.
Boom. And radio and television all started.
But now he wants to be married. He wants to have children. So when you are ready, when it's time, he's gonna be the father. He's gonna be your baby daddy.
We have frozen embryos now.
Oh, congratulations, Tambra.
Yeah.
So Tambra, all things said, eventually you guys are going to have a family together. Do you think he's still the man that you'd want to marry?
I do believe that right now and how our relationship is going, and now you have whole frozen embryos now, so it's like, woo. But it's been great. It's been great. I have no complaints whatsoever.
One of the biggest conflicts of the show didn't have to do with love, money, or blogs. It had to do with bundles of hair. When Marie couldn't whip her hair back and forth with the ease she wanted, it launched what Black Twitter has now dubbed Bundlegate.
Oh,
Bundlegate. Let's take a look at these feuding divas in an exclusive moment viewers have never seen before.
Is there anything you want to say, Latrice?
I mean, honestly, I just didn't appreciate how you came at me at the brunch. I feel like it's another way you could have done that than just right off attacking me.
No, I told you I went to your store and I purchased some hair. You being a professional businesswoman. Here I am.
You being a professional
I'm not, at this
businesswoman.
point, I'm not a businesswoman. I'm a customer.
Marie's talking about customer service. How dare you? I replaced your hair. So why are you constantly coming at me? So it's something deeper than the hair at this point. This is why I'm number one when it comes to what I do. I am number one.
You out of stock, baby.
Hold on.
We'll play Big Bang Taylor, baby. Come on, let's go to the store.
No, now, let me ask y'all this.
Let's go. And we're gonna play Big Bang Taylor back. And I guarantee you, she don't have even $20,000 worth of inventory in that store over there in the hood.
And your house is in the hood.
I live in the suburbs.
I'm done.
I live in the suburbs.
Latrice, this is...
I live in the suburbs. Bye-bye, poodle. Bye-bye, poodle.
Latrice.
Bye-bye, poodle.
Please come here. Can you come here for 1 second, Latrice?
A lot of people can't afford to spend that type of money and get
This
hustled.
is not what this is about.
She know I'm right.
Whew.
Okay, break it down for us. I'm gonna go to you first, Marie. At the luncheon, you revealed that you were wearing her hair and it was not of the quality that you expected for what you paid for. Do you think that you could have brought it to her attention in a different way? Maybe not at a table in front of everybody. Maybe she would have received it differently.
Well, you know, she sat at the table with her entourage and shaded my attire in front of everybody else. If she wanted to tear me down, she could have pulled me to the side in private and tore me down instead of...
I didn't have an entourage, honey.
Don't speak unless you're being spoken to.
And I'm speaking to you right now,
ask me a
honey.
question. See, that's the problem. She need to go back to elementary and learn her mannerisms.
So let's allow each other to speak. I promise you, I'm gonna come over to you, okay? So let's finish your thought, Marie.
Since she can't wait her turn, Egypt, go ahead and let the child go.
Listen,
here's what I gathered.
You can let Sir go. You can let Sir go.
Here's what I gathered so far.
So envious.
From
and
what you
jealous.
just said,
Just
they were
drown in
talking.
envy.
They were talking
And I'm
about.
gonna get back to
drown.
that. I'm gonna let
Excuse
you
me.
talk.
Okay.
Just drowning in
You
envy
feel
and
they
jealousy.
were
I'm gonna
talking.
go back to that.
I'm just gonna sit here.
I can't answer you, Egypt, because she
here
keeps
till
talking
y'all
out of
ready to
turn.
talk.
She don't know her place.
No, baby, you don't know your place.
She don't know her
honey.
place.
You
See, she
about
talking.
No, you want to sit here and talk about envious and jealousy, baby. What am I jealous of?
this
Look at
clown
you. Look at
talking
you.
to?
Look how I live,
Who is
baby.
she
You
talking
rent
to?
our own, baby. We do not compare,
What are you
honey.
talking about? I guess she know my business better than I do.
Listen,
This clown.
we're not gonna
she's
say
a
that you
clown.
rent,
She's a
honey.
clown.
Excuse me, ladies. Listen. I'm not here for my health. I'm here hosting a show. So if I ask you to hold on, it's because we're going someplace else. So respect me, please. Can we do that?
This clown.
You can go ahead and admit it. You a whole
She's a
fry, baby.
clown.
I'm just
Let's
gonna let
keep it
y'all
clear. You a whole
wear
fry.
yourselves out Tambra, you want to go get a drink?
I'm gonna be quiet. I ain't gonna say nothing. Oh, no. I ain't gonna say nothing.
I've asked several times if y'all can let me finish my statement, right?
If you feel like I did, baby, I stand on it. Whatever you feel, that's what it is.
I'm gonna be in my room when they're done, okay? I'm gonna be in my room.
See, she in a jealous rage.
Baby, jealous of what?
Envy.
Sorry, Egypt.
Welcome to Belle Collective.
Coming up.
I think Marie's incredibly smart. I like the way that she revises history. She comes with an agenda. She comes with an agenda, and that's why I think she is brilliant.
The evidence is here.
Go get it!
See, she in a jealous rage.
Baby, jealous of what?
Envy. She in an envy and jealous rage right now.
We're gonna stop and respect Egypt. We have to finish the show. Egypt, can you come back, please? We want to be able to get past this, right?
I know y'all are, y'all got a lot, but y'all gotta let me get through the show.
My only rule, Marie and Latrice. But when Egypt says, hold on, please give this black woman enough respect to hold on. That's all I'm asking for, okay? Thank you, ladies.
If we really claim to be queens, queens lift each other up.
Exactly.
Right? Queens don't step on each other. I consider myself a queen, and I've respected you the entire time I've been here.
Yeah.
So all I ask is that you respect me when I'm talking. Is that okay? Can we do that?
Absolutely.
All right? Go ahead.
Where were we?
You were telling me that they started talking about your outfit first, and that was something revealing, because I don't think
Is it
we
okay
saw...
for me to answer you
Yes,
without
go.
interruption?
Yes, go.
When Latrice and her entourage, they were sitting in front of me talking about the hair.
And you heard them?
I heard them talking about, they were talking about the hair. That was a perfect opportunity to ask the question I wanted to ask. I took the hair to a stylist, and I suspect that, he switched the hair. It was an issue, but I just wanted to get confirmation. Is this your hair? Clearly, you didn't come to my store. So straight out the gate, she told me I was lying. I didn't come to a store. I was looking for her to say, well, no, sweetheart, that's not my product. Who did you take the hair to? Well, let me help you resolve this issue, get to the bottom of the situation and see what's going on.
Is that
it
how...
It wasn't an attack.
Latrice, is that how you received it?
That is definitely not how I received it.
Marie, the way you just said it, that's not how it came off on TV. So you're saying it wasn't received
exactly not how. Honey, let me talk.
I'm not talking to you.
Baby, but let me talk. I let you have your chance.
Talk to me. Let's get it out.
So basically, she came in, and the only thing I'm looking at is we have people here, we have successful black entrepreneurs here, and these could be potential customers. And for you to sit here and try to tear down my business, like if you felt, for one, if you took your hair to somebody else, you should have addressed them. Don't come to me. If you do come to me, honey, then you can either email me or my customer service hours are 10 to 5, honey, Monday through Friday. So it was definitely not the time nor the place.
At the end of the day, when you had an opportunity to examine it, was it your hair?
When I examine the hair, one thing about my hair is my hair doesn't have coloring in it. When I sell it, it's natural, it's virgin hair. It doesn't come colored. The hair that she produced, it had like little gold streaks in it, so I'm like, no, this is not my hair.
Marie,
Okay.
I gotta ask you this then.
Okay.
If you weren't happy with the hair, why wear it?
Exactly.
But number one, it was an hour before the brunch started. By me being a cosmetologist, I can make it, hair do what it needs to do temporarily.
Is that how you
So
showed
I
up?
just,
With your hair
I'm
doing
not
what it needed to
talking
do?
you. Don't speak to me. Where your Porsche at? Where your divorce
Baby,
papers?
she got me alone.
Leave them alone.
You insecure.
Let me read this. This is from viewers. Marie, we think you pulled a switch on your brunch hair. The hair on the mannequin looked different than what you wore to the brunch. Can you settle that once and for all?
Say what now? Did I switch hair?
This is a comment from from several viewers, actually. They believe that you pulled a switch on your brunch hair. They're saying that the hair on the mannequin looked different than what you wore to the brunch. Is that true?
It's not.
It's not.
No,
Okay.
that's not true.
Antoinette, you were there.
Yes.
And you defended Latrice's hair.
I was there.
What do
and
you
I
think
defended-
happened?
Honestly, and I've mentioned this before, I think Marie's incredibly smart. I like the way that she revises history. I like the way she tells the story. It's beautiful, it's poetic even. It's like a fairy tale. She comes with an agenda. She comes with an agenda, and that's why I think she is brilliant.
The evidence is here. We got the evidence.
Tell me when I'm paid for it. Go get it.
But you
Let
can
me
get it.
get it.
No. Listen, hair
But
is not worth
it
fighting
is
over.
if they go to the extent to go to the blogger and it ruin
She's the
my
least
business.
pathetic.
They are
She's not
pathetic.
somebody
But I know I'm gonna fact.
I thought we
Produce
settled that
receipts.
earlier. I thought we
I
settled.
don't even want to talk about a blogger.
I
You
thought-
can't
excuse
produce
me,
receipts that you say that you have,
You
honey.
miserable. You insecure yourself. You jealous of any woman that come around you.
We are back, the Belle Collective reunion. I'm Egypt Sherrod, and joining us now is Kaylin.
Yes,
And I say that
Kaylin.
correctly.
Not Kaylin, Kaylin.
Everybody messes that up.
I know, it's
Why do you
okay. It's
think that
been
is?
going on since high school.
Welcome to the show. We got a lot to talk to you about as well.
Okay.
Okay, but the future's certainly bright for these women. It's admittedly difficult to remain on the come up when we're constantly reminded, however, of our downtrodden past. Let's take a look at the efforts these ladies made to voice their truth and confront their history while combating some of the show's heaviest topics.
Who's experienced racism here?
Absolutely. It has a lot to do with different things, a job, different people that they want on the forefront.
My experience with racism, despite colorism, has been the same. I'm not given any grace because I'm fair-colored. Kaylin leaves, and I need to check in with her emotionally. That's important.
We white people, we don't talk about black people like that.
This ain't got nothing to do with you.
The media presents white people as someone that hates black people. My great-great-great-grandfather was Jefferson Davis.
Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt, but I think, this brunch is about Letitia and her announcement.
You gotta be the center of attention.
You don't know Marie.
And you
Let me say
gotta
something.
make sure.
If you think I'm in control, maybe I am in control. I'm gonna be in control at this
because
moment
Marie is
because
a
it's gonna be about my
nobody.
girl today.
Oh.
This is a nobody.
Yeah.
I'm a nobody. I'll show you a nobody. You can bounce, baby. You get up and go.
All right, we saw some heat there, didn't we? But okay, before we even go to that moment between you two ladies, let's just talk about racism in the South. Because throughout the luncheon, you really touched on some important, pivotal, scathing truths about the South and racism here. And so why was it important to bring that up at the luncheon? What was your goal there, Letitia?
Absolutely. It was a brunch to celebrate our heritage of being Black. That brunch was to talk about Black women coming together and our struggles and how we can heal together. I mean, all of my brunches are catered to Black women. Kaylin, thank you for coming, was the first white girl who's attended one of my brunches.
And so, Kaylin, let's talk about what we just saw. There was a moment where you got up and walked away. You were very uncomfortable, and your response was, "That's not me." Do you now, looking back at, I guess, the intention of the lunch and having talked to some of these ladies, do you understand why it was important to have those dialogues and that it wasn't about you?
That was, as a white woman, my first time to be in a situation where I was the minority. And that brunch, nobody was trying to hurt my feelings in that brunch. Nobody.
This is a unique opportunity that I don't want to let pass right now. By telling our truth as women, it helps us move past. It helps us heal and empower. That's how we deal with it. And it's not to hurt, right?
Yeah.
It's not aimed at you. So watching that back now, I understand you being overwhelmed in that moment. And thank you for being honest, saying it was my first time being a minority. Now you know how we feel. Now you know, now you get it. Our first time, we're often, ladies, would you agree? We're often in rooms where we're the only Black person. Or where we have to sit quietly and just kind of listen and we hear the conversations that make us uncomfortable. You were in that situation.
I experienced it.
A dialogue ensued after that scene. I mean, trust me, Twitterverse went crazy. You know, you got the comments about white fragility. And what we witnessed with her running off, crying, coming back, and having a room full of Black women cater to her was yet another example.
They didn't cater to me.
Yes, we did.
They tried.
When I came out.
A lot of people cared.
Well, yeah, y'all did.
Tambra and I both. We were trying to make sure you're okay.
Do you consider the way that Kaylin acted as a Karen?
Oh, definitely. And we said that. She is definitely Karen.
Do you understand that, Caitlin?
I know what a Karen is.
So, Marie, when Caitlin called you a nobody, in that moment, you said she's doing what she's been taught.
Right.
Do you really believe that?
I believe that.
Did you mean what you said? I mean, is it a I said what I said situation, or do you have any regrets about that?
I'm very loyal, and the way she's come after my friends and the stuff I know about her past.
What do you mean about her past? Is this tying back to the gossip, rumor mill, and the blogs, or is there something finite that you know?
Things I know.
What do you know?
I'm not gonna say it on national TV.
But it was said on the blogs.
Wait a minute, so do you believe that Kaylin is the one who's been leaking this
absolutely.
information?
She orchestrated everything on behalf of Latrice and Antoinette. This blogger released the...
Wait. Hold on. Let me just...
Where did the bell come? Out of your bra? Where did she just pulled that out of her bra?
Wait
a
friend.
minute.
This blogger released the audio where he recorded a conversation between he and Kaylin.
Kaylin, who sent you?
I sent myself.
Next on Belle Collective.
All three of them Egypt. They tried to ruin me.
He was exposing information I had already heard about Marie.
And you knew about the affair?
Yes.
So there is a baby?
There is a baby.
And you are absolutely certain that this child is not yours?
I don't care about
I'm
the
not
stories.
talking to you.
Honey,
know
but I'm talking.
successful.
You will always have a place in my heart.
Are you considering getting back together?
I don't know.
You likened yourself several times throughout the season to Beyonce. And here are the comments. Latrice and Cliff as J and B, more like Cookie and Lucius Lyons. Yes, no.
I'm just going on the receipts.
Do your receipts have my name on them?